Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I am Ryan Voll, and so we're going to continue from where our last video was, and that was Tuesday. You heard about me saying that I went and met a girl. Well, I'm pretty sure I've been ghosted. It's been a few days now, and no reply on the app, the dating site. Plenty of fish. Uh, no indication of her on there, which leads me to believe she blocked me. Because usually when someone deletes their account, it leaves the messages but says deleted user. This one is just completely gone. Uh, no way for me to see them, which means they blocked me, and I've sent her texts and nothing replied. It's and she's got an iPhone, I have an iPhone, so it was always iPhone messages back and forth, and now they're saying being sent as text. So I am under the general impression that she has blocked me, and why, I'm not sure what went wrong in the first meeting. I don't know, but obviously she's not enough of an adult to be able to tell me straight out why she doesn't see it working. Whatever, that's her choice. If she wants to not be an adult and just wants to ignore the person, block the person, to have no more contact with them, be childish like that, that's her decision. And then, so Wednesday, I saw my occupational therapist, and we're working on DBT. So we decided that we're going to do some dialectical behavior therapy. I think it's called dialectical. I know the B and T means behavior therapy, so working on that we're going to be doing over however many weeks it takes us to do that. So we just started on Wednesday doing the first part of it, and we're still at the first stage. So we were learning to relax muscles where the tension tends to be, and I learned a few things like that. I get a lot of tension in the neck from mild anxiety that I didn't realize that I was doing, that I'll tense up really quite a bit here, and I actually do it while I'm doing these videos. I tense up because I actually have anxiety to do these videos, but it may not be seen on the video. You might not see that I have tension or anything, and stupid computer keeps making noises. I'm sorry if that was extremely loud, but yeah, I can't control my computer from saying, oh, it's done this, it's done that. But anyways, yeah, so I get tension in here, and I tense up when I'm doing when I have mild anxiety, or even extreme anxiety, but I didn't notice that when I have a mild anxiety that I tense up here, and so there was some exercise, some taught to do this for few seconds, and then you release, and you do that a few times. Also in the back by trying to get your elbows to touch, and so I noticed that I have in the upper back area that I have I get tense there when I'm having anxiety as well. Now my anxiety on a daily basis is probably sitting around a 5 or 6 out of 10, and then when I have to leave my home or do anything, it gets a little bit higher. And back when I used to work, it would be full blown 10 out of 10, if not like 12 out of 10, because I would have panic attacks about going to work. Now, mind you, it was understandable because of the situation I was in, and this video is not about what happened to me, but yeah, so that's what my anxiety is like from a day-to-day basis. It has calmed down a little bit from me being home a lot more often, because I also check my heart rate, and the average is lower. It used to be above 100, and now the daily average is below 100. I'm not getting as many warnings on my iWatch. I'm above 120. I do now, from time to time, when I do have high anxiety, I will get the warning telling me that I'm above 120. But yeah, so there's a few of those things. We also talked about senses, like to try to calm ourselves down, and talking about smells. And I'm sometimes a bit of a very sensitive person when it comes to smells. Like in the spring, I don't like the spring very much, being outside, because of all the budding flowers, trees, everything, the scent that gives off, all of it mixed together is a strong, potent smell to me that it is just horrible. It smells horrible to me. And then, so she gave me a few things, and like lavender, and I put it up to my nose, and I couldn't tolerate it. But when we talked about like what type of scents I do like for my, usually for my my washing machine, what kind of scent I have for washing my clothes, I was like, well, it's purple, and the cover of the package has got purple usually on it, and same with the Febreze plugins, it's purple. And when I was thinking about it, I'm like, pretty sure purple is lavender. But to me, I also wondered if it's psychological, because my favorite color is purple, and that's why I choose purple. So when I look at the package, I see purple, and then I smell what it is. I like it because maybe it's because it's purple. I don't know, but if it is lavender, it was definitely not as strong as the bag of lavender leaves or whatever, flower petals or whatever it is that lavender is, that she had me put up to my nose. That was extremely strong. So yeah, you can laugh at me if you want, but yeah, I pick my scents from the cover of the package. If it's purple, it smells good. So yeah, and then that evening I went and saw Tomb Raider.
What's your name?
Lara
Surname?
Croft. Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I see so much of him in you. Brilliant.
Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be dead. I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death. If Trinity succeeds, Our world is in danger. Promise me you will stop them.
I promise.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It will be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
You shouldn't have come here. But I'm glad that you did.
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
Close the tomb once and for all. The fate of humanity is now in your hands.
Can't be too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
I'll take 2.
Now, there's been some controversy on Twitter and in the media about her breast size. Now, I don't know why it really matters. I understand the game. Lara Croft has got large breasts in the video game. But when you're making a movie, does it really matter? Like, who goes to watch a movie to see the size of the breast? If you're watching that kind of movie that it's with breast, it's called a porno. It's not a movie. You're going to watch a porn if you're that interested in the breast, what size the breasts are and everything. There's porn for that, okay? This is an action film. People should not have been about making a big deal about the breast size or the shape or anything. So I don't understand why the media made an article about it, or this guy tweeted about it, and there was other tweets, but I couldn't find them. But there was a big controversy before the movie even came out on Twitter, for sure, about her breast size, and I think it all stemmed from this guy's original tweet, and he's got a video apparently as well. I have not found the video at the time of recording this. If I did, I'll submit it in here.
I'd like to speak today on a subject that I'm not sure really matters, but seems to have ignited passions in many people, so I suppose it's worthy of exploring. Today, I would like to talk about the size of Lara Croft's tits. Here's my tweet. Do I have to be the asshole that says her tits are too small for me to see her as Lara Croft? Do I have to be that guy? Do I have to be the one who fucking says it? I guess I do. Sorry. An incredible amount of people, by the way, answered those rhetorical questions. I think that there is a special place in hell for people who answer rhetorical questions, and I'm sure I've done it myself, so I'll be burning alongside you. Luckily, there is no hell. Doesn't matter. I didn't really presume that this tweet would garner much attention. I thought it might get a couple hundred likes, handful of comments, but instead it's become widely discussed, and the reaction is widely discussed. Take this chain of comments, for example, here. This is Derek with a hot take. You also have the option to not be trash. 11,000 likes, y'all. 11,000 likes. Holy shit. That is some hardcore white knighting. Shithole Nation says he has the option, but probably not the capacity. The marketing technique of using big tits to sell things certainly has not gone away, especially in the realm of video games. Video games are still bursting out of their blouses with characters who are clearly designed with sex appeal in mind. Even the newer incarnation of the video game Lara Croft with the significantly reduced breast size is still used for sex appeal, albeit in a much subtler way than in the past.
So, anyways, I thought the movie was fantastic. It was a really good movie. Now, compared to Red Sparrow, it wasn't as good of a movie. I felt it was maybe a bit too long, too much storytelling at the beginning of the movie. The movie did feel a bit long to me. Now, I've told you guys in the past I don't like watching 3D movies, especially action usually, because it moves so quickly that everything just looks blurry. But the majority of Tomb Raider, the movie, was good. For the action scenes were good, and it wasn't to the horrible in 3D that it just becomes blurry. At the beginning of the movie, when she's doing her MMA training or boxing training or whatever she's doing, I believe it's MMA that she's training in the ring. It kind of went blurry in the 3D, but the rest of the movie was relatively good. I don't recall any other area that it blurred on me. Some people, they have no problem with 3D, but for me, I do. When the action is too quick. That's why I don't like watching superhero movies in 3D, because the action is too quick that it blurs when it's in 3D, and then gives me migraines. But overall, the movie was really good. I don't want to give spoilers or anything on the movie. I would suggest going to see it. It's a good movie. It was really good made. I do hope that maybe they'll continue on like they did with the previous ones with Angelina Jolie having done. I never saw those ones, so I can't really compare. But I was never an Angelina Jolie fan, mostly, so, and I don't know if I would have liked it or not, the previous Tomb Raider movies, but I did like this one quite a bit. If it didn't cost so much to go see movies, I would definitely go see it a second time. Same with Red Sparrow the other day. I would go see that one a second time if it didn't cost a whole lot to watch movies. But they like to charge around $17 per movie or something like that after taxes, and I just think that's ridiculous to want to pay, especially to go see a movie a second time. So I'll probably wait till it's out, and I'll probably actually buy it. The movie's really good. Alicia does a fantastic job in the movie. She's definitely a good actress in the movie, and I give her props for doing such an amazing job. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm not going to try. But she's done a great job in it, and I hope to see her in more action movies. And then we got this in the mail, and so 23andMe, we got that package. So let's check it out. So we got this card here. It says hi. And it looks like it's just a little bit of information. And we got the package. So I think this should be pretty simple. Your sample will not be processed unless it is registered, so I'll need to register it. So basically what we do is no food or drink for 30 minutes. I don't know if that's going to zoom in. And then we spit to the line, close it up with the top part, and let it funnel through. Seal it, seal the cap on it, put it in the envelope or in the baggie, which is right here, and send it back to the address on the back. So we put back into the container. So what we're going, so after we're going to, so we got to spit up to here. Then we'll close this, and I guess it's just the light plastic. So this inner part here, don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get it into focus. Right here, we'll actually break the plastic on this end here. So can we get this to focus? No, it doesn't want to focus on that. So it'll break it once I close it. So I'm not going to close it yet because I need to fill up to here. And then after that we untwist this off and we put the cap on. The cap is right here. So let's do this. Let's see if I can get enough spit in it. Alright, so we got it up to the line. And there's a lot of bubbles on top. We got it up to the line, so let's close this off. And now it's filling with all that stuff. And then, do we shake it? No, it just says close the funnel. Then we screw this cap off. And we screw this one on. Put it in its little baggie, which is this one here. And then I guess that's it. Tube with small cap and bag, peel off blue liner. So I'll have to peel off the blue liner, but before I do that, I think I can see everything. So peel off this blue liner, and there we go. It is sealed, I believe. Yeah. So there we go. We got the 23andMe sample done. So we'll find out everything about the 23andMe stuff. I've done the ancestry but it comes with the ancestry information anyways. But this will also tell me about any genetic diseases or anything that I'm carrying that can be passed on. It also tells me some of the obvious, like hair loss chances. But I'm just curious of what it all can tell me, so we'll do an update when there is when I get the results back online. But yeah, I thought I would share with you guys me going through it. I'm sorry if it disgusted any of you to see me spit in a container. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit notifications because I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Take care.